Hello, good day, guys, and welcome back again to the Realities of Life podcast. And today with me is two wonderful young men who are doing excellent in the music world. And with me is Mr. Joe Sachs. So, make welcome, Mr. Joe Sachs.
Thank you very much for having me on this episode of Realities of Life.
Yeah. So, and we have with us here Mr. Drock Peters. Mr. Drock Peters is someone who just crossed the milestone. I think the Guinness Book of Record highest singing marathon. And you set it for how many hours?
135.
135.
Yeah, well, 145.
145. Nice. So today we have Mr. Drock with us, and it's a pleasure having you here. So Mr. Josaks is co-hosting with me today. We want to really know in details your motivation. We also want to, in detail, look into the community which we all belong. And then we as well solution oriented. We want to see how we can be able to help provide solutions to certain issues which you look as a reference point at this point in time. So Mr. Josaks with me is going to be asking you a few questions. And at this point, I'm going to stop and I'm going to allow Mr. Josaks to just start.
Okay.
Just continue from where I started. So, Mr. Josaks, the ball is at your call.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm grateful for this opportunity. And it's not like questions, it's questions about what you stand for.
Yeah, it's not like jump question.
Not jump, you're not expecting it to. Not to correct also.
Yes, yeah.
So, okay, we know you, but this is supposed to go out.
Yeah.
So I would like them to know you.
Yeah.
So I'll just ask, who are you?
Okay. Well, my name is in details. My name is Drock Peters, but then my full name is Peter Alioma Wamade. I'm from Rivers State. Rivers State, Emoha local government, Ikwere area, and I'm from Omudioga. That's in my community. So, and I based here in Enugu. We've been here for Enugu. So all I do, I've been in Enugu. So that's me. I'm a music producer, and that's it for now.
Okay. So, what motivated you?
Now, look, what happened is, I have this prayer team that we started every night. We did prayer every night for 3 months. So we started it from the ending of September. So, and then we come to my studio, we do prayer every night. So we did that till November. So one of the nights, which is 19th of November, so that night, I didn't have much of my guys. It was just me and one of my guys that came around that day. So I don't know, there's this dream I had. I just woke up with fear and all that. So the dream wasn't funny. So now something will make you go pray. You get the dream, then you go dream finish. You want to pray. What's this? So after then, I slept. Then I woke up. So waking up, I don't really know what woke me up. But then I took my phone. Guinness stuff was never in my mind. It never occurred to me. Like I can tell you, it never occurred to me from anywhere until that night. So when I took my phone, I just on my data. I began to browse. When I went through my phone that very night and then I checked, the first thing that came to my mind was check who was holding the record. So I went there and I checked. And I saw the person who was holding it, and then it was 105 for 5 hours. So I didn't really understand what I was doing until I went through the processes. You see where they will say pay and all those things. So
Okay, you have to pay.
there are places you will pay. But then there are some you won't pay. I placed 150 hours for myself. So then that was when I now got myself like, come on, something is really happening here. So I have to wake up, like I wake the guy that was there with me. Say, guy, wait to come. Say he stood up. So I was like explaining it to him. The next he said, yeah, you can do it, we'll do it. Like I said, okay, then I registered. That was just like that. So I didn't have anybody in mind or any motive in mind. It was just inspired instantly, and I was just led to do it. If I, wa-
But if you were not doing it for fame, why didn't you sing in your house with that recording?
I thought it's something I would do in my studio. I would just do in my studio and then no issue. But when you go through their guideline, they will tell you it's not something you just do like that. You have to go out where people will watch. That's number one. And they will tell you that there are some places you need to go, media houses and all those things. It has to be in the record. It has to be on all the file you will send to them. You understand? Yes. So that's the reason why you see me going to this person, going to this place and all that. If I didn't even have it in mind, I would just think it's just something I would just be in my studio, then I'll do it. You understand?
Um, oh, from what you said, this requires a whole lot of discipline.
Yeah.
So I want to know your background as regards music. I'm a musician too, so there are questions I will ask you now.
Mm.
It will make sense to you.
Mm.
So you don't just do this because you can sing. I want to know your background. How did you start singing? What has kept you busy so far? Because truth is that motivation is temporal.
Yes.
It's discipline that keeps you.
Yeah.
So what bettered you that sings? What bettered you that is a musician?
Okay. One, right from time, I love music. Even before now, I loved anything music. So the first I recorded song in the studio was 2009, 2010. That was in Port Harcourt. So it was just a team like three. We just had team, me and my guys. So and then it was secular. Yes, it was secular. So from there, you just check from that when we recorded. It's not when we started, this singing in your house and all those things. So the first time we recorded song. So the love has been there right from that time. So coming to Enugu was where everything changed the way it is now. So from then, I know I've been singing. I have my songs out there. So in the area of what you said, what bettered it, I will tell you that I already know that I'm going somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know where it will take me to. I don't know the place it will come out from. But I know that there is a place. There is a vision I'm seeing. You understand? So everything I do it around what I am seeing. So you know me in Enugu, I host programs. I do one I do yearly, one I do sometimes monthly. I do these things. Everything about me is around this the music, and not just music, gospel music. Yes. So if I was doing this to outshine, I would have missed songs. Bring secular, bring alive, bring this, join them together and do what I want to do, maybe for fame, and it would make more sense to people out there. But because I know what I am doing, this is my ministry, this is my life, this is me, this is kingdom gain. So I have to focus on gospel. I did not miss one song until the end for 6 days.
Okay.
What was he like for you? Like the whole process leading to this?
Thank you so much. The process wasn't easy. I'm telling you, I will tell you, it wasn't easy. From the beginning, I had to go to some governmental bodies, I even had to travel to my state. So when I got there, there was this conflict in my state within the two governments, and so gradually I have to come back because what I was hearing, I don't want to involve in political whatever, so I just have to. Then I came back to Enugu. So I started all my process in Enugu. So one of the person who I believe that really helped, that made me do this thing was the CEO, Okeunwa.
Okay.
Yeah, so yes, he was the person who made me even had the faith that come on, this can be done. So the process is, so you see some people, even people you think that could work with you, telling you, Kai, you are talking nonsense. What was all this? You understand? But you're making noise in my, even some people I feel will be working together. We've been working, like we've been doing things, even in the Christian bodies. I told them, this is what I want to do. At least for once, make kingdom get gain. I'm telling you, for once, let it be that gospel is somewhere. I know gospel is somewhere, but there are so many things we know in this world that happens and get more influence is secular.
Okay.
If you start mentioning that, you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
They are all secular. But at least let the kingdom of God now get gain one, at least for once. You understand? So, but when you start talking, you see some churches that I even went to tell me, nah, some pastor will tell me that, no, you are not my church member. If not, would have known what to do. Like one or two churches told me such, and I got discouraged. I said, come on, I don't want to continue with this approach, because one, it will either end up making you lose what you want to do and you stop. And once I set a target, if like no matter, I don't care what it takes me, I will do it. I will do it, and it must happen. So the preparations, so many turned down, so many people. You see them, they will say, "Oh no, we are together." Even the guy that even encouraged me,
You get that sit down like
I was sitting there. He thought that like you, I didn't even see him for once. You understand, but the preparation was not easy. But God made it. He did it the way He wants to do it. I believe God did it the way He wants to do it. It wasn't easy, but
I am an ardent believer of excellence. I was going to ask you some things, but I think along the line you mentioned some of them, which is you reached out to some persons. Now, I was going to also ask you the persons you reached out to, because if I am going to somewhere which I have not been, I have to ride on the wings of experiences of people who have been there for me to have a smooth ride. Do you think you reached out to the right persons? Because it's one thing reaching out to people, it's another thing reaching out to the right persons. Do you think you reached out to the right persons? Like maybe, say for example, I want to come out for something. I needed to meet with media personalities, you understand, who are in this sphere of what I do. You understand? I needed to meet with musicologists per se, who are in this sphere of what I do. Do you think you met the right people, or were you meeting the people who were in the reverse of your vision?
okay. Well, with that, I met people, and I met them, the people I want to meet. Do you understand that? I I may not really start calling names. You understand, right? For some security reasons.
it's not necessary.
Yeah. So I met the people I feel I should meet. You understand? So sometimes some of them I even wrote letter and stated what, because what I do is before I come to you, I'm already coming with letter. So that letter has to explain everything that I am doing and where I want you to come in. You understand? So once I submit the letter to you, I know you have to take your time to read the letter, and later on expect response from you. I met them and the response didn't come. You understand? He never came. So I won't start, because there are so many things to do at that moment. Because the more you go, the more you see that you've not even started the preparation. When you go back to the rules and regulations again, you see that, man, you are missing something somewhere. You have to start, you have to push forward. If I come to you and I didn't really like person like you now, you know, the way we knew and all that. If I had come to you at that point in time, maybe you may be busy. Like we're talking now. Sir Josiah, I know you saw the stuff online. You see. So if I had met Josiah, but I know I met my boss, you know. Yes. And he came around and then he gave his support. Because of that. He gave his support. And I know that I won't say I'm surprised, because I know that this is him. Yes, this is him. There are so many ministers in Enugu. First of all, sir, when he saw it, he was like, come Alpha, this is what I saw. My mind may not even come to you, because so many things nominees, and every day Anom knows of. I am here or there, going to this ministry. In fact, how many ministries I went into, or even the governmental people. I know how many people I walk. This my leg, and after everything, I know what came. So some people saw it, and it's not important. You understand, but some people saw while I was live streaming. It wasn't important to them. You understand, but I met people.
That's why this question becomes valid.
Yeah.
Do you think
You met
people you met were the right people? Because see, you said many things were on your mind at that moment. This is where system and structures come into place.
Yeah.
You see, let me give an instance with when you want to undertake a journey. First of all, you need to know where you are going to. So you know the means of transport
Yeah.
that's affordable for you to get to that place. Now, you cannot be going to Lagos and decide to go with bike. You will be slow. You might get there. You will get there late. So this where the question comes in: when you are ready to do this, give me the right one. But for your description now, I'm not 14 because I know you've not done it before.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So where things like this happen is that you first of all find out from people that have done similar things. Maybe not necessarily the
Maybe
Guinness,
not necessarily
the Guinness record. Or people that have pulled up, people that have organized. It's just like program organization. So if you actually organize programs like the way I do, I advocate for system and structures. Why I advocate for that is that the set man doesn't need to die because he's spearheading something.
Very true.
So somebody has to take care of logistics. Somebody has to be in contact with or in correspondence with those that are those that you are meeting. You can only show up there as per appearance. Somebody would have been in the committee to help you make a list of people that you need to meet.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
There's a possibility that there are people that are supposed to help you, but they don't even know about this thing, and they may never know that you did this thing, but they would have been so much help to you. Because already I had planned to ask you this question: if the support and the encouragement you got was enough for you. But from what you are saying now, it's not enough for you. And so why we are saying things like this, that for people that watch this and want to pull up things like this in the future, there is a pattern. There is a way that things can be done. Do you understand? That's where I'm coming from. There are patterns and there are ways things can be done. So systems and structures can put up for anything. See, one of the most basic systems and structures is the family setting. If your mother decides to do what your father is doing and add it to her own, the family will not run properly. If the mom decides to run what the father is doing and do the job of the children too, there will be lags. But everything will work together and work fine when everybody's doing their own. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. I already understand that the support and the encouragement was not like you wanted, but I feel it would have been better. We would have faulted it if we had met the right people and we did not get it. Do you understand? But the good thing is that we have done this. Scripture says in Hebrews 12:1, saying that we are encompassed by such a great cloud of witnesses. Now, you will not be a witness for any other person that wants to do this around us. Do you understand where I'm coming from? It's clear, right? Okay, well, let me just chip in another question.
Okay.
Have you benefited anything from this so far?
Okay, well, so far, nothing have come yet. So far, but I believe with some contact and conversations, something will definitely come. So, and I'm not much bothered. I'm not bothered about what is coming. Or
You did not even get like let's say maybe increase in followership,
well,
like more media visibility. Because at least you put in effort.
Yes.
Even if there is no commensurate reward, there should be a reward.
Concerning this reward, let us start from the fold now. Let us start from
Within the
Christian fold, right? Have you gotten any kind of recognition? Now you
or
talked
even
about
invitations,
or
to church,
invitations or
to
something.
programs.
Now you talked about not getting the support you needed. But I know that the world is programmed somehow
Yes.
that when you succeed on something that there should be. So now I want to know, after you have crossed this milestone, right? This Christian fold which we all belong to, have they actually recognized you? Have people reached out, like,
Let's start from your local church. Then.
Yes, from your local church. Did they celebrate you? How was it like? What was it like after you crossed that milestone?
okay, well, After then, there's this burial we have in my local church,
Okay.
which we just finished that this week. So and then there is this program that will come up for me in my church, in my local church. Then apart from my local church, planning this.
The program is it to celebrate your success?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
apart from that, every other side, I'm the one now who wants to take a music talk. Do you
Okay.
understand,
They're
right?
the ones still doing much
Still
more,
doing
Yeah,
much
still-
more.
yeah.
which is good,
Mm-hmm.
but there should be ease.
Yes, they should.
Yes.
Sorry that I have to make reference to the last person we had that did something like this was the cooking marathon.
Yeah.
There was so much endorsement.
Yes.
Yes, and so much support.
You know, and that's the reason why we are having this talk,
Yeah.
because it seems that when it comes to the Christian food, people relax.
Yeah.
People relax as regarding things like
Mm.
this. But I still beg to differ that you can program people the way you want them to behave towards it. I want to tell you that when she did that one, she paid influencers. People had to go all out.
I think she had a structure,
Yes,
and then I feel, because this is where
yes.
that word or that sentence that the children of the world are wiser
They are wiser.
than the
Scripture is
children of
correct.
the
That
You know?
scripture is very correct.
you know
We leave everything to faith.
we live
we think that
And-
faith is what will move mountains.
yeah, and I feel that they are more united.
Yes.
This actually shows that there is a serious hole and vacuum.
They're united to the cause.
Yes, they are united to a
See,
cause, you know.
Money and fame.
You see,
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the cause they're united
yeah.
to money and fame.
you see
Yeah.
one thing you must understand. She may not even have the money to pay the influencers.
Yes,
But
yes,
who
it's-
came
that's what I'm
around to
saying.
do that?
Yeah,
One,
yeah.
the thing there is, and I'm a music producer, and I see some secular these guys coming to the studio record songs. I know how they operate. One person will be recording song, we carry up to like more 4 people.
Yeah.
While they are recording, you want this one to just cough. Let it be that your voice enters that song. Nothing else. I'm telling this is reality. So the thing there is, it might be that she didn't even have all those money to pay the influencers, but the people she has reached out, which is as the people around go do, may start doing those things. Like the people I met around, the people I feel that I think we are kind of close go do, can even start something and then we move from there. Because the people outside may not see you until people inside move you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's just the thing. So the love you're talking about is the main thing.
Okay, Joe, let me say something.
Okay.
I feel that the best way to also get to a place without having to make the mistake twice is to evaluate what you've done. Check it and see where you've made mistakes so that you don't make that mistake twice. One of the things I would say is that I was going to still ask you this.
Okay.
Do you think because we don't give what we don't have,
Yeah.
do you think you've supported people the same way you want to be supported?
Well, I do. Yes, I do. But then, sometimes why I did not even blame some people, because I feel that you may not have when this thing is going on. But at least you can make a post and share to your people during the event. Do you understand? But I believe I didn't really push everything to money.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But I didn't really push everything to money, because I believe that money and whatever knows how to settle themselves. Everything was wrong. You understand? But then during the events, if you can take it as the data won't take you, it will take your life. Yes. I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The data will
Some
not take
people
your
say-
life. Yes. If you keep posting and you keep sharing, as long as we are alive,
Yeah.
it will, people will say, oh come on, if you post, you may have like 4,000 people in your
Yes. But this reveals that loophole we have in Christianity,
You understand?
in the Christendom.
Yes.
Like you see that love, that's why I say it anywhere I
Our
go.
love is professed.
Our love is just lips, it's just our lips, That's why I say it everywhere I go, that the first thing that we should first do as a people is to be united. You know, we are so distracted about who is the papa, who is the general, who is the senior prophet, who is the senior musician, who is the senior. So we now make it a competition instead of collaboration.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So a lot of us now, because drug belongs to this particular, maybe not just denomination, because that denomination thing now is even like a fragment of what I'm about to say. Drug belongs or knows this person and he rose with this guy, so it's a clique. So we belong to this clique, we will not participate in what drug is doing.
Yes.
This is our problem.
Yes.
So this person has a clique, this person has a clique, and in this person's clique, we are all exalting our papa, our senior prophets there. Then this one is exalting the senior prophets there. So there is so much confusion. You understand? Well, we should be having collaboration because all these things, your hand, your leg, the eye, they are all working for the progress of the kingdom.
Body of Christ.
Yes.
The leg cannot do what the hand can do.
At all, you understand?
I think one of the problems with this is that we have not yet realized our purposes. Most people don't even know what they are called to do in this ministry.
Yeah.
So because we keep copying, you will even want to now enter into another man's vineyard.
Yeah.
Because you want to gain the same recognition he's gaining.
Yes.
See, there are parts of your body that are not seen.
Yes.
They do work more than the ones that are seen.
Yes. I
See,
like that.
I was talking about, I made a post about leadership recently. There is a lot to don't understand about leadership. We think leadership is about being on top. Some people don't even have the proper training.
Yeah.
So because you held, maybe you held, I'm talking about from presenting now. You did a program and as we are singing, maybe two people felt the power of the Holy Ghost. You start a crew.
Yeah.
No, leave church. I'm talking about music ministers. Let's sing crew. People that are supposed to be collaborating with people that are already ahead are now having their own work.
Yeah.
IBK was very popular as a backup for team.
Yes.
And it's still very relevant.
Yes.
Everybody cannot be on top.
Yeah.
In fact, some people don't even understand that those behind are actually the king.
In fact, yes, it's not like everybody can be on top.
No,
everybody must not be seen.
Must be seen. Yes.
Everybody must not be seen. Some people, if they are not on the flyer, they will not.
Kingmakers
don't see
are
them.
not popular.
Yes.
Kingmakers are not popular.
They don't see the king.
But they can make or marry.
Yes, they can
See,
make
this
or
is the
marry.
reason why we don't have long-lasting music teams in this town. I can tell you, I've been in this music ministry for long.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are no long-lasting music teams in it.
Yes.
After a while, they fizzle out.
Yeah,
After a while, they fizzle out. But I developed a structure and I'm implementing it, and the music team is lasting for long. I know that. This is where system and structure is coming.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you an instance. I started having the mindset and mentality towards training music ministers on what it means to be skilled, to be anointed, and to have good character. Then I was in Usuka, I was in school. By the time I got into it, I saw that somebody else was already doing that. That's
You collaborated with him.
I joined those Rakos. That was how I joined Aroma Worshipers. I joined Aroma Worshipers basically for that school of worship.
Yeah.
And we have taken it to a different level.
This thing you're saying is key. It's very key.
Yes.
I collapsed my team. Some of my team members, some of my original team members are part of Aroma Worshipers now. Those that were with me in Usuka. Now, scripture says 2 with just 10,000.
Yes.
There is so much you can do. There is not so much you can do alone.
Yes.
Do you understand? And the good thing is that, I feel some kind of anointing. Let's not go there. But the point I'm trying to drive home from this is there should be more of collaboration.
There should be more of collaboration.
Because we even unintentionally compete with ourselves.
Yes.
We don't even know we are competing with ourselves.
We do. We do.
You see, why you discover that they come to you, they want to start making. Can't you? When you not somebody talking to his or her team and saying, "Can't you see this team? See how they are doing it? It is competition mindset.
Yes.
We have a lot of competition
for
mindset.
different things. You are called for a different purpose.
Them,
You understand? So this is the kind of thing that why I'm saying this is what I keep saying. I've mentioned this over and over. Why we are making. I say it's for people that want to do similar things.
Yes.
We are trying to adjust mindset. We are trying to give people a way things should be done.
Yeah.
So that when you want to do something else, you're looking for people that have done it, or people that know what it takes to do it.
Yeah.
You have to keep right. Life record, I had a life record recently with is the woman wanted to release her songs. What? She had to meet us. We have been doing live recording. Live recording is our thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was not easy for her to do it. What did we do? You don't need. It's not a must that your team will play for you. Oh, this is another thing. I have a very good team. I can tell you that for free. My team can play for anybody in this country. It's not a joke. Yeah. They a musician that plays in live performance is different from a musician that plays for recording performance.
Yes.
They are two different things.
Yeah.
Recording
is different.
That one is a different word.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So I'm giving these examples to show what collaboration can do.
Yes.
Now, by collaborating with us, we rehearsed with her. She didn't need to bring a team. There was a team of backup singers and musicians and instrumentalists. A team of media people already, people that have done the thing before. So we have a structure.
They have a track record.
Yes.
Whenever I want to do something like that, we just call in the producer. Tell the media guy. The media guy is there with his team and cameras and everything. You don't need to.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
You call the band is there and the backups are there. They've rehearsed and they know how they do their thing.
Yes.
So all you need to do is show up there and sing.
Yeah.
And before you know what's happening, you get wonderful work.
Yes.
So it's more collaboration.
And it must not be your team.
It must not be your team.
Do you see that's the reason why I asked that first question?
Yes.
That do you think you met the right people? You know, one is meeting the right people.
You just
right?
I think you just met people in your circle.
You just met people in your circle. And let me tell you something. Most of the times, people in your circle don't have what it actually takes, you know, to make you cross boundaries.
Yes.
Because this thing we call crossing boundaries is going beyond what you used to do or what you used to do. The people you used to mingle with. Because somebody once said that if you keep doing the same old thing the same old way, you will keep still getting the same old results. You understand? So if you must do something extraordinary, you need to go beyond your circle. And number two thing is that you can still work with your budget and still get something excellent.
Yes.
I will agree with you that there are certain things that when you set to do in life, people will just be watching you. They're actually watching you just like a little baby who is learning to crawl, who is learning to walk.
Yeah.
You understand? They're watching to see if you can actually stand.
Yes.
If you can stand, they will all join and clap. Just the way we clap for the little baby. You understand?
Yes.
That is the way many people are also waiting for you to travel through that process. You understand?
Next expectation.
So there is an expectation.
Okay.
Waiting for the manifestation.
Yes.
Do you understand? If you are not manifesting,
No way.
nothing for you.
Yes. That's
And it's the one those that they expect to manifest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So,
But that regardless, we are not nullifying the fact that
what you did was
yes, what you did was awesome. Is a milestone that we identify with, and we are proud of you on that. You know, that's why we have you here. But now we also want to change the narrative, which is this vacuum which we have in the Christian fold. Somebody sent me a voice note and they sent me something on WhatsApp. And I've been doing this for like about 5 or 6 years now. I've been settling disputes underground without people knowing who settled the dispute. And I'm not coming out to announce it or pronounce it, you know, something like that. I've been settling it. And that's why I always say I have no clique, like anywhere in this town. I have nobody will say I'm in your clique. When I come, I tell you as it is. And we want to drive more change makers, you know, want to see more people do that.
Yeah.
Now, the person who sent me this thing, sent me this stuff, and was telling me about a brother who raped a sister in church or something, like same fold, you know. And you know, when they sent me that stuff, they were already going to post on social. In fact, they posted on their WhatsApp status, this beast and all manner of things. Then they reached out to me. They felt I was going to give justice, or maybe I was going to help and aid, you know, facilitate or speeding up justice. You understand? But that also showed me the loophole, how big. You know, I used to think it's maybe small, but it showed me how big. Because when they presented these things to me, I was like, okay, let me do my investigation, which is one of the things, which is one of the things this generation they lack. They don't do investigation, they jump on social media, and they will just be, you know, they will just be fighting a war that they are not supposed to fight. So I did my investigation. I reached out to this guy. Bro, how far? You were around. You were there when I read the message. Even you shook your head. You were like, this is so bad. But I was like, but you didn't ask me how far, this thing, how true is it? You know, how did it happen? So I reached out to the guy. I said, can I get the guy's number? They sent me the guy's number. I reached out to the guy, bro, what's up? What happened now? Oh, calm down. Oh, my name is this. And this person was like, okay. I said, what happened? I know it's not an easy thing. You are all human, you know. I even had to tell the person one experience like that. I said, everybody they get audio. So waiting's up now. The guy was like, this girl came and met me and said she wants to learn some musical equipment and she wants to coach her voice, and that's why I tell people I run from all these female mentees.
I don't accept.
So it was like the girl came to me and she said she wants to learn some musical equipment. So I started teaching her. This guy is the youth president in his church. So he told me that he started teaching her. And then one particular Saturday, he couldn't go to teach her in church because he wasn't having money. Now, he was also sincere enough. You know, when people are talking, if you're actually listening, you can actually decipher what is true and what is not true. But if you're hearing, you'll just be making noise. You understand? So I was like, okay, what happened? He said, that particular day, I had no money. And prior to this time, I was attracted to this girl. That particular day, he reached out to this girl. And this girl said, okay, should I fund your transport or should I come? He said, if you can do the funding, you should do it. The girl said no, that she's coming. She's bringing the guitar they used in learning the last time, that she'll just bring it to him, that maybe they can go. The girl got to the place. One thing led to another. I asked the question, did this guy force himself into you?